Hello audience, my name is Isaac Atiers, and I am the bard of Bardic Logs, and I am your DM today. Now I present to you a wonderfully woven tale of bounty hunters going and hunting down the missing figures of Los Pelagos. Please join me and them in a Bardic Logs side quest, Inner Demons.
Part 4, Moonlit Hunt.
And it is with that idea that as you guys come out the chapel discussing should we go to the market, should we meet up with them, that Z and Cammy, you now are back at the chapel. It is now roughly 5-ish, an hour till nightfall. Dusk is hitting. It is definitely very, very much getting darker. At this point, you actually see a few of those men, those younger men who wearing the robes and and holding the candles, light braziers around the chapel. And it becomes even more ominous as with the setting sun, the shadows become heavier, solemn. The statue becomes more terrifying and more intimidating.
Well, maybe I was wrong about saying our main suspect's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. That motherfucker.
Is he?
That motherfucker's coming soon. I bet. Anyways, what color robes are the candle bearers wearing?
The candle bearers wear a brown robe.
Okay, not the white color.
Is he?
Yeah,
Where's everybody else?
I'll take a look around, see if I can spot him.
It's just like Drake and Josh. Hey Josh, where's the door handle?
Oh, it's right there.
Well, it's right here. I just had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I drew it out with magic marker.
Oh, cool. So how are you gonna get the saw? Oh, it's right through here.
Don't worry about that. See, I'll just try to. I'm gonna just whistle as loud as I can. Like you remember from BioShock 2, like the sisters and their high pitched whistle.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like calling for Mr.
We're gonna
Bubbles.
do that.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, basically, we're gonna do that.
All right, so you whistle, and as you guys are coming from the edge of the marketplace, you guys, Lizelle and all you would actually hear it because you're heading towards kind of marketplace area. You would hear the whistle, and you could see them approach.
Wow, hello. Found anything interesting on your fucking Farley missing, whatever?
Well, we didn't. Well, the person we followed just was actually going to get bakery goods, so there was that. We heard some information that we need to discuss until nightfall. Like, we need to discuss it fast. First thing, someone mentioned that the statue that we were investigating for a very long time, we were on the right track. Because apparently it was missing as soon as nightfall hit. Like, someone was talking about it. So
It was missing?
yeah, it was basically kind of just not there, as far as they said.
As he says
They said
this,
nothing
night
else.
continues to fall, shadows grow longer.
Alright, listen, I will tell you the other information later, but we need to discuss the plan real quick. If that thing actually is moving at night, we need to be prepared for it, and we need to see what it's doing. So, I say, personally, let's just all hide, keep our weapons ready, but we don't engage unless it comes after us.
Oh, Isis had a thought.
Uh-huh.
The sister said it had protection against evil, correct?
Correct.
What is a stereotype for half-orcs and chromatic dragonborns? That they're all
Oh.
evil.
I had the same thoughts. They could have been bad people for all we knew.
True. Very true.
True. That,
So, with that information, I am willing to be the bait because I would assume that I have a large HP. So, and I'm a close range fighter. I'm assuming everyone else is long range. Am I correct? Based on our last fight?
Corvis raises his hand. I'm not a long-range fighter.
Okay.
He raises
What did
his
you-
sword. He raises his sword and sealed up.
Okay.
Alright,
Two front
I'd
letters.
stay close to you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, what I recommend. So, what I'm thinking. Um, so Corvus, you're gonna kind of stay in my general area, but you might be able to ambush kind of as soon as it's focused on me, if this is actually happening.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Um, as far as you three, I say we kind of have positions for you that are close to me, but not too close, because uh, last time it was a miracle that you guys were using those long range spells. So, Monsieur DM, what is around us right now, as far as we can see?
Around you is a. So around you, as you're in front of the chapel, with the large statue, there's hedges and some minor stone benches and walls decorating kind of the foyer or the initial area of the chapel. Nothing more than like maybe 3-4 feet tall stone walls. Something that at most would be like half cover. Not too
By the
far,
way,
maybe like a few 100 feet would be the actual marketplace.
okay. Corvus, by the way, what happened to your finger?
Oh yeah, I tried to do the same thing you did, but instead of flicking the blood, I touched it with blood. Shit like that is common.
Oh.
At least that's what I heard of.
Is the tip of your finger, is like your actual skin, like stone now, is petrified, or is it just the blood that was on there petrified?
I don't know. DM.
It was the blood on your finger.
Okay.
Corvis looks at his finger, writes it on his coat, and that's just the blood.
Yeah, you like remove it, and it's like this tiny little stone hat that was on your finger, and you're like, oh, I guess my finger isn't made of stone.
So as far as I can gather, the more blood that's on it, the more it kind of gets a sort of protection because of more stone that's becoming.
It could also that means the more stone, the heavier it is. The heavier it is, the slower it is.
True.
So probably should count on that because it's a statue that is probably going to come alive soon.
And
as night falls, the braziers are now the only thing that lights your path. The moons. I do have plural moon. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that. I have 2 moons. Both of them going over the sky.
What was the plan again?
Okay, listen, you three spread out like a triangle position almost. Corvus, you're gonna just find somewhere just kind of close by where you won't be seen, and as soon as it's focused on me, I'll give you a signal, and you're gonna just basically just try to ambush it from behind or the side.
Well, where are we standing right now?
Probably close to that statue, somewhere outside the chapel.
Yeah, you're like around right here.
So you three stand in triangle position within your range, and then Corvus, you're gonna kind of just hide away and just I'll let you know when to start attacking.
All right. And if I remember correctly, the plan was not to attack until it attacks you, right?
Right.
Okay.
Need to see what this thing's gonna do.
Okay. So at this point, let me.
What was that? We're not being stealthy, just standing out in the open, basically.
I am standing out in the open. You guys are gonna just kind of keep your distance.
Okay.
Because if I'm gonna be the main focus, then it's not really gonna really notice you guys, I would assume. Oh, it's definitely not gonna notice Corvus, but I would suggest that you guys kind of stay behind or just kind of get low or something like that.
Epic night music.
I'm gonna command him to go with well, I don't know. You kind of already have advantage, right, because of your rage?
Yeah, that, and I'm wearing armor, so honestly, as far as my AC goes, I am pretty good.
To, like, give someone advantage on their attack rolls and stuff. So if you
Right.
already have it, I can just give it to Corvis instead.
That could be good, but it goes after evil, and the imp. If it goes after me, we'll use the imp. I say. Otherwise,
Sacrifice the imp.
What?
Mm.
I already lost one.
no. We're gonna. Alright, so just keep your imp, like sealed away in your pocket dimension for now. And if it starts attacking me, then that's where, it'll come into play.
But with who again? With you or with Corvis?
I'd say go with Corvus. Like, just send it out to Corvus. As soon as I give that signal, that's when everything will start.
Okay.
DM.
Alright, is
can I-
everyone aboard with this plan?
Can I cast a spell? Yeah. I will cast Aid on myself, Amleth, and Corvis.
And what does this do?
Well, all of us gain an extra 5 maximum hit points.
Temporary? I'm
No,
assuming?
it's not temporary. It gives you an extra 5 max hit points for 8 hours.
Okay, cool.
Oh, nice.
I would like to cast a spell as well. I want to cast Detect Thoughts. I'm going to detect thoughts, and then I'm going to focus on the gargoyle to see if it's thinking anything.
What does that?
And as the massive wings encapsulate the body, and it lets out that deep hollow, and the stone moves. You see certain parts of actual, like the blood that may have been on it, fleck off. Any bits that were dust fall off, or a bird poop or anything just gets burnt off as the jaw clicks and you hear snapping as it starts to move. It bends his knees. Its knees slightly break and reform every time the stone moves. And it swivels on top of the column, turning to you guys. Each of you. It looks to you, Corvis. It gives a very long stare.
What the fuck?
It looks at you very, very hard, and then, as if dismissing you, it turns away and jumps. And as this thing jumps, it jumps 30 feet into the air, landing on a building, and gives out yet another hollow. And in the distance, you hear howling amongst the town. All throughout the town. You don't know where it comes from, but you just know that the town itself erupts in howling as the gargoyle bounds off the building towards the marketplace. What would you guys like to do?
Fuck. Okay.
What?
Alright.
Did anyone
Alright.
else see that thing look at me?
Uh,
It's like not even just a glance, it straight up stared at me.
yeah, okay. So, everybody, new plan. I say how do you all feel about following it as best as we can?
Yes, I say we follow it.
I'm gonna send my
Because-
imp.
Yeah.
I
Just
shall follow.
make sure to keep its distance because it might fly.
Yeah,
Concerning the wing.
make old and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Aye, Captain, I shall transform into a nail! And it transforms into a nail that floats.
No,
Alright.
it has to do a crow. That's the only thing that's fast enough.
Fine. Transforms into a crow with a nail.
That's fine. Whatever you need, bro. Just go.
It's my
Don't-
thing. He flies off.
Don't die!
Don't tell me what to do,
Okay.
dickhead.
I flipped
Alright.
off the imp.
He flips you off with a feather.
Alright. Everybody get your weapons ready. We might run into a lot of problems on the way there.
By the way, I would have put my wolves inside my ring.
Can I put,
I can't. Like
What's that? Can
in
you,
the dark.
can you put Xena in there too?
Yeah, I would have put her in too. I can only go in there once, so I'm assuming I would have put all of the puppies into the ring.
Oh, thank God.
Just
I usually put. I know that combat is about to happen.
takes out ring, looks at Corvus. Give me the puppy.
Dina, go!
Woo! Just flies into the ring.
Fucking yeets it.
Woo!
I use my puppy into the ring as well.
Yeet.
All puppies going.
All right, it's combat time. All puppies in the ring. All puppies in the ring.
Time for an antidote.
You get
Defcon 1.
As you
ain't tough yet.
as you open the ring, a plant hand comes out, pulls a puppy. I'll watch him.
Thanks.
You're
What
no
the
problem.
I'm gonna close the ring. He's
He's just I am a bush.
I just keep him. He's fun to talk to.
This
Alright.
is the weirdest. Okay then.
I mean, eventually you guys will be coming there with me, but it's going through renovations right now, so.
Uh-huh.
Under construction.
Good to know.
Nice.
Okay.
No. Okay.
So-
Guys, the thing is getting away. Can we go?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, it is at this point the imp goes, 180 feet towards the marketplace in your head, Lysel. 180 feet to the marketplace. Go, 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 go. In the
Alright.
in the battle, the jousting grounds where they set the wizard battle.
Oh.
As you run through, dust kicks up. You guys are the only things in the night. You guys maybe are. You see other patrols, one or two, but they're like also chasing stuff. You see guards looked panicked. There's with the howling that occurred, the guards are running around trying to contain whatever is occurring. None of them are nearby the actual marketplace. Looks like other stuff is going on through the town. You see one or two fires start within other parts of town, of smoke coming up. And as you get to the battlegrounds, you see what looks to be a were-tiger. Tall, angry.
I guess we're supposed to be neutral. What the hell is he angry about?
And you looking at it, you see its fur matted. It looks feral, covered in warts and boils. And you see the gargoyle is like facing off against this were-tiger. In between, you see them kind of going around each other. And in an instant, the were-tiger bolts towards the gargoyle, and the gargoyle, with just a fluid motion, turns, claws as it goes around, grabbing deep into the were-tiger, using his claws, throwing it into a nearby market stand, crashing and just destroying 2 whole tents worth of just goods.
CGI monster fight! CGI monster fight!
Don't know what CJ is, but yeah. You probably should.
Okay. Alright, coming back to the game. Guys, that gargoyle is doing our job, and I am not a fan of that.
That is fair. That's true.
Well, how do we know, like, I'm confused. Like, I know that they're fighting each other, but how do we know?
Because what the father told us.
And as you're saying this, suddenly from the stand, you see swords, short swords, and spears being thrown quickly and rapidly as they go through. It looks like it may have been an armory that he slammed into. You see the were-tiger holding aloft a scimitar, throws it, slamming it directly into the gargoyle. The gargoyle looks down and just with one single, like, smooth motion, just bats the scimitar, smashing it into pieces.
I think we should help the gargoyle.
Yes, we probably should help the gargoyle.
Alright.
Wait. We need
like-
to let this we need to watch this happen, and we need to follow the tiger if it escapes.
Well,
Right now, we have no idea who is in the right and who is in the wrong.
Right, that's what I was saying. Like, I don't know who we should be helping. Plus, if that person is infected with lycanthropy, I don't know if we have the right to just kill it, right? I know there are ways to cure it.
So we need to absolutely just stand by and watch what's going on, because obviously that gargoyle is not going to die.
that is very much true.
If we have eyes on the gargoyle and like it doesn't seem to be like moving Like it seems like it's staying in one place trying to fight this were-tiger, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible for me to send the imp to go scout around like in other places of the cities? I don't know, just try to see if someone might take advantage of this commotion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, then I'll just send it.
Yeah, the imp just starts flying around. Do you want him to be focusing on the north or south end?
Let me look at the map. What's in the north end that might be?
So north end is the possible park with the lycanthropy, where the old lycanthropy started. There's Jeef Beezy's house, the stables, and there's the water mills, along with the chapel. And,
I'll send it.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'll send it up north then, because that's where like the graveyard is and where it started and stuff. So that might be a good place to start.
Okay. So the imp is flying around, and you guys are gonna watch the CGI monster fight. So from here, the gargoyle steps slowly closer and closer. Boom, boom, ting, ting, ting. The spears and all that don't do anything until finally a single spear slams directly into the gargoyle's chest. You see, this one pierces, and it has a slight shine to it. It looks like it's different. Maybe it was made differently. You're not really sure, but it has a different look to it than the other spears. Especially the metal itself warps differently. As the gargoyle pulls it out, it throws the spear to the side, and with one motion, the spear lands directly in front of Corvis, right between your legs.
Holy fuck, what the fuck?
With this, you will notice that one single spear has actually left a mark on the gargoyle. Its chest now opens slightly. You see what looks to be like gray ooze coming out of it.
Well, maybe we were wrong about the thing not dying.
Ew.
Yep, maybe.
But with that, it
We're good.
grabs the were-tiger, because it's closer now, by the throat. And do you have you guys seen Invincible, with Omni-Man and all that?
Yeah, I see.
Oh god.
I see bloody clips. I
Yes.
think I know which clip you're going to use.
Yeah. So there's this scene where Mark saves this pilot from Omni-Man destroying his airplane. And then when he's like, but see, you saved him, Dad. Omni-Man just grabs the man's head and like squishes it, blowing it up on the mark. That's what happens. The gargoyle grabs the were-tiger's head, and with a struggle, this is going to take about 3 whole rounds. So it's almost uncomfortably long of a struggle as it slowly lifts the tiger's head up and just starts squishing its head. The tiger clawing, grabbing at its the gargoyle's arm and claws, trying, whimpering to fight and get out of its way. It's like, curse. It falls limp to the
Spear, and I
ground.
throw it at the arm. Damn it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was about to say now.
Oh no, go ahead. You want to try to do something? Go ahead. You can interrupt me. That's cool.
Yeah.
You want to try to throw a spear?
I'm going to try and throw that spear that landed over at Corvis. I'm going to throw it right at his the gargoyle's arm to let it go.
Awesome. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Blast the arm too.
Absolutely, you can blast the arm. In fact, you guys together can make an eldritch spear.
Okay. Should I roll? Okay.
Yeah, just
Okay.
do a normal strength-based attack roll.
Like
Like javelin throw. Yeah.
strength-based attack roll. Okay.
I got a natural 20.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's gonna be an 8 on mine.
Hey, all right. Well, with her nat 20, go ahead and re-roll that.
Reroll it?
Yeah, go. No, not you. With Cam, go ahead and re-roll that javelin throw.
Yeah. That is going to be 24.
So, you go to Corvis. At first, you mess up. You're like trying to pull it out. Like, God damn it. You pull the spear out of the ground, and you're off your balance at first when you throw it. So it's not the greatest throw. But as you throw it, Lizelle, you fire the Eldritch Blast, pushing the actual spear, making it look almost encompassing the spear, making like a throwing Eldritch Blast kind of spear, or throwing Eldritch Blast spear, slams, boof, directly through it. You see it damages the top of the gargoyle's hand, not severing it, but dealing like cutting through like half of its arm. As it you do that, it reels back, lets out that hollow kind of groan as a tiger is dropped to the ground. You see its face fucked up, mauled. It turns to you guys, turns to the gargoyle, and says, like, you just see it decides this is not worth the fight, and it takes a disengage and begins to run. I would say it runs westward.
Alright, we need to follow that tiger now, and we need to avoid that gargoyle, because now it's fucking pissed.
I'm gonna mentally tell my imp to switch and then go find the gargoyle. If it hasn't found anything yet, then I would make it switch and go follow the white tiger.
Your imp is, I would say, a little too far to know where the were-tiger would be going right now.
Where do we see it going?
Yeah, I can still point it in its general direction.
In the direction, then yeah, in the actual general direction, it is. So on the marketplace, there's those two thin strips between the rivers on either side. It is going the leftward strip amongst the houses.
Okay. So I would just tell him to go in that general direction and see if he can find them, because he has.
Aye, aye, Captain. Then,
So we all
Alright.
pursue.
yep. So you guys go to the turn to the were-tiger, and then the gargoyle turns to you.
Alright, guys, we need to fucking run.
Oh dear.
Picking
Oh
up
wait,
the
I make
spear.
a mental note to see where the spear is.
Okay, the spear is. It is, I would say, in the middle of the jousting area now. It has just slammed into the ground.
Okay, I need to go get that spear back, because obviously it does a lot of things.
Yeah, that spear is dead.
Okay, how about Alright, so obviously it's pissed at me or Lysel. So
You two
we're
need
gonna
to
run. We're gonna run. You guys kind of hide until it clears the area, or one of you, or two of you, and just grab the spear as soon as it's gone.
This thing's pretty
Okay, bye.
fast. Hope we can run.
Don't die.
Yeah, we'll try not to. Alright, we run.
No promises.
Okay, so just
We
so I
run
understand,
west.
is everyone running, or who's staying behind? What's
I'm
happening?
probably going to stay behind for that spear.
Okay,
Yeah, me and Lysel are definitely running, I think.
Okay,
Yup.
So the rest of us stay.
all right. Lysel and remind me your character's name.
Amleth.
Amleth. Amleth. I always almost say omelet, and I'm always like, I'm just gonna ask. I'm not gonna call him omelet.
I mean, we could do this.
That is a great nickname.
Yeah, it's a great nickname. Yeah, it's a great nickname for slang.
Hey, omelet.
Appreciate
Oh,
your
that
name,
is
Sam.
actually a good idea, Robert. I actually like that. Would you guys mind changing your guys' nicknames to?
Alright, great. Alright, we're running.
Nah.
Omellete
Rocco steak. I
Alright,
like
we'll
that.
see you guys in a few hours.
So,
Don't
Yeah.
die.
Omelet and Lysel run. You guys are running. Are you guys going back to the chapel or any specific place?
Can I run too?
That seems like a pretty safe place.
All right, Lysel and Amleth decide to fucking book it, as they are the ones that pissed off the gargoyle. And I'm gonna say smart. The rest of you watch as the gargoyle. They book it, going between stalls and trying to run. The gargoyle takes a moment. It like looks at them. It does not move, as a hunter taking in what its prey is doing. It looks like it takes a deep breath and bounds up into the air. You see the wings for half a second flap, and then it does not float. It does not fly. It just glides down as it follows you guys.
Meanwhile, when that happens, Corvis is going to go book it to that spear and grab it.
Oh yeah, go ahead and give me a strength check as you try to pull it out of the ground.
Fuck, I got short legs.
God damn it.
I'm short.
Dirty 20.
Oh, you just Hurrah! Bring it forth and like fucking, the sword in the stone. You are King Arthur with a spear.
I'm going to raise over my head. Got it!
So
I really hope he doesn't keep that spear. That shit is mine.
Anyway, I think it instantly schooled me.
I start running towards Lizelle and Amleth again.
Alright, as you guys begin to follow the gargoyle and them, we're going to switch to you guys. So this is what we're going to do, something I like to call moving initiative, where instead of rolling initiative, we're just going to go down the line. It is going to be Lizelle, then Omelette, and then me. And it will be actions. You guys have exactly 5 rounds until you get to the chapel. You guys have a few different choices. Is either run with all your movement, attack, hide, or like dodge into like a marketplace stall or something, or come up with something creative like a spell or other effect that might blind or disorient it. Starting with
We just have
Lizelle.
to roll initiative, right?
I'm just gonna go to Lizelle. I'm just gonna go down the.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, just make it easy and quick.
I wish I could. I wish I had a higher level spell. I would have been able to cast invisibility on both of us. But I can only cast it on one.
Lizelle just says, "Get fucked, Amleth." Boop, leaves.
Right. Alright.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I have a shield and all that.
Sure, that'll be a lot of help. What else do I want to do? I don't know though. I don't have anything. I don't have that many spells or features that like would be able to like slow it down or anything. See, I might. Can I cast? I'm just gonna cast an Eldritch Blast at it. I want to see if I can move it back with my Crusher Feet if I hit.
Okay, go ahead and hit it, or roll an attack.
Oh, and do I have an update on my imp? Like, did it manage to like find the?
You would hear in your head, tracking, looking. Haven't nailed it yet.
Okay, that is a 26 to hit. Just below.
That hits you as it's like diving down, about to swoop towards you like an eagle. You just turn around and real quick, and just send it off, and it flies backwards a little bit, crashing into a market stand. I would say you get your turn of movement, and it does not try to attack you.
Cool. All right, I've stalled it. Let's go. Are we doing damage, or are we just pushing it, or am I just pushing it back?
You do some damage. If you like to roll, you can go ahead.
I just didn't know if it mattered or not, because my previous crit on the last time, you didn't have me roll damage, so I just wasn't sure.
I would. That's valid. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of just assumed you guys weren't gonna go into full combat, so I wasn't fully keeping track of its health. I just have the kind of range of damage and percentage of health left on it.
I'm okay with that. I was just wondering, just if
That too, honestly.
you want me to roll or not. I don't care.
You know what? Go ahead and roll it. Well, I'll keep track of it.
Should I roll the previous stuff too then?
Yeah, go ahead and roll that as well.
And how do you do crits? Do you do max damage or do you double dice?
Double dice.
Got it. Okay. It's gonna be 3d10 plus 15. And then plus 4 plus 19. Oh. Nice. Not bad, not bad. 8 plus 7 plus 5.
So many numbers.
Do
34.
math. That's, wait, so 8 plus 7, 15, 15 plus 5 is 20, 20 plus 15 is 35. 35 plus 4, 39, so 39 damage.
Jesus Christ.
That's a crit for you. So,
Wait, that's just the first crit?
No. That was with all. It's 2d10,
Oh, okay.
and then the 1d10 when I hit it just now.
mhm.
Okay.
You see, it definitely
Holy
has
shit, dude.
this like scorch mark on its chest. It looks fucking pissed. Lysel, you book it. You do the attack and you buy yourself time to move. Amleth, what would you like to do? Would you like to full movement
Okay.
run? It is not within your range to attack as you're a martial character, unless you like to throw something at it.
That is a very good observation. Would throwing a Molotov be an action or bonus action?
I would say it would be your
Or
attack.
actually-
It would be your action.
Okay. Give me... Oh! Great. We're gonna take one of my tinder boxes. We're gonna light one of the Molotovs. We're gonna throw it at the gargoyle. And what do I roll for that?
Give me a generic roll that
That would be
hit.
athletics.
Yeah, let's do an athletics.
Oh,
I like
generic?
that. You know what, actually, I like your athletics better, because it's kind of like, you're trying to see how you huck it.
Yeet it.
Just like you
Is
yeet the
that-
puppies.
Let's yeet more Kobe.
It's
Kobe.
gonna be... Shit, it's 11.
So instead of trying to yeet, you try to Kobe it, and you ended up just instead of yeeting it directly into his face, you Kobe'd, and that arc kind of landed directly in front of it. You light the stand on fire, but it does not hit the actual gargoyle itself. The oil does not coat it, but it does look around and seems to try to escape the actual flames itself before it does catch a flame.
Okay, so it definitely backed off a little bit. That gained some distance between all of us, right?
Yeah, you gained a little bit of distance. It is now its turn
Great.
as you run, I assume,
I'm
right?
actually I'm gonna bonus action rage
Nice.
and use my beast tail.
Okay. Does rage increase your speed, by the way?
That is a good question. Let me double check that. God, I fucking love this campaign. So it says plus 2 melee damage from strength weapons. Does not say anything about speed.
Perfect. All right. I just know that some subclasses of rage do give a minor speed bonus. I was gonna see if that helped you at all with this, but if not, that's cool. That still helps. So, while angrily running, you run along Lysel. You see behind you. You just hear once again that deep, kind of hollow as you see it flop into the air, springing upwards, bounding once again to the air. You see it drags flames along behind it, its robes slightly aflame, as it begins to now track you guys again, but with a disadvantage. I'm gonna roll it with a disadvantage because you guys did get it to back off a little bit, so it's having a harder time tracking you between all the stands. Okay, you lucky duckies. You duck between the stands, going back and forth, and without even having to get to the chapel, you guys both duck into a food stand, and you guys look up as the gargoyle searching over the stands. After like 5 minutes, it gives up and appears to go to one of the burning smokes off in the distance.
Holy fuck.
Wait. Okay. Alright. What do you want to do? I've had enough good ideas for today.
Well, I never had any to begin with, but we did need to go back and get your spear, that spear, I guess, unless Rocco claims it.
Yeah.
But then there's also that weird type. My imp
Well,
said,
how's your...
It's in your head, Lysel. God, it's all fucked. The whole tiger, it went and oh, he's a bird. That's right. He's a bird now. Right, he went and he killed like 3 people. It was bloody as shit. And when he ate them, he restored his body. It was crazy. Oh God. He's definitely in the east, so he's in a house. A bloody house.
Sorry, say the whole thing one more time. I'm in my call drops.
No, you're good. He said, follow the were-tiger. Found him. He's a bird, of course, now. A bloody mess everywhere. Oh, bodies. Oh, he killed a few people in the house.
Oh, fuck. He's killing people in another house. We should probably go check up on that.
Okay, so either we go get the spear, which only go after the gargoyle, or we go after the tiger, where the gargoyle might be heading to.
Yeah, I mean, I would vote to go for the tiger, because if all else fails, at least the other guys might be able to handle the gargoyle.
Yeah, so is the spear on the way to where the tiger is set?
Well, I mean, the other guys, Corvis and all that, are coming towards you guys. So I would say about this time where you guys are talking is when Corvis and y'all, you wouldn't see them because they're hiding in a stand, but you do start to pass Lysel and Amleth.
Oh, there they are.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Holy fuck! Fuck!
No.
Yeah, you were all very startled as they just pop up out of nowhere.
I'm going to,
Yeah.
like, at this point, I probably have my weapons out, like, I point my sword at them, like, don't, oh fuck, sorry. Don't fucking
Yeah,
do that
you-
again.
Yeah, you guys are startled.
Yeah, we barely got away, but I smoked that bitch, and it just went up somewhere. But we hit.
Yeah. So, please tell me you got the spear.
Yeah, I'm going to raise up the spear. Yeah, I have it. This fucking thing took some oomph to get out of the ground.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
My imp says that the were-tiger is that way, and she's gonna point to the east, west, where when she said he's entering people's homes and he's killing people. So we need to go deal with that.
Okay.
Yep, we need to go
Let's
right
go,
now. Corvis, can I have that spear before we go?
Fuck it, yeah.
As you hand the spear to each other, I would say you both note that it has some kind of magical ting to it. It has like a ringing, a vibration, some might say, as you guys pass it between each other.
What the fuck?
What kind of singing short is this?
What?
We probably
Uh-oh.
should set that spear out after, look, we deal with the whale tiger.
Yeah, we gotta
Yep.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta go, like, now.
You guys run, and you guys see off in a distance, not towards where you're going, actually, but to a different situation. You see the gargoyle flapping its wings and bounding between building to building as you see it going deeper into the city. Ignoring it, you run along the water, the moons flashing as the only lights, the braziers in this area out, as you see, sadly, on the ground, as he was just about to light a brazier, a dead brazier lighter, on the, his head ripped off, and the candle just ever so slightly in the actual brazier's handle. On the other side, you see a building, door swung open, and blood slowly kind of dripping out from inside it. You hear a deep growl, almost like a beast in a cave, and movement as from the inside.
Okay, so whoever's in there is probably dead at this point.
Bro. And that thing is
It's in there.
probably feeling better now that it's, probably bitten on some heads.
Probably, yeah. Oh, wait, you made those Molotov cocktails earlier, right?
I only have one left, and I intend to use it for completely something else.
Okay, then this is gonna be a tough fight.
It's alright. I am still raging, by the way, right?
No, time has passed. Without, with rage, if even one round passes without damage or dealing damage, it just ends.
Yeah. Alright, well, so, let's try to knock it out. Let's try not to kill it.
Okay.
I'm just going to look. Corvis is just going to look at the body, the dead body. Like, if he thinks that's the good way to go.
How far is the were-tiger?
It is inside the house, so you guys are just outside the doorway. I'm getting the battle map ready right now, but you guys are just right outside the doorway, and inside you just see the unlit shadows of the house as you hear all you can do is hear scraping of the claws along a wooden floor.
I will cast light on the head of my mace and just enter.
Oh boy.
For some reason,
I
shaking
let
is shaking slow.
tiger kill everyone.
Fair.
I'm more interested in that freaking spear. What the hell is it?
Yeah, I'm very curious too.
Yeah.
We will have to.
You guys take a moment to converse.
Check it
I need to
out.
bring up this battle map.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We were just standing around outside listening to the real tiger doing something.
Yeah, inside you just hear it munching.
Okay.
You guys are just chatting, like, "Oh, how's it going, guys?"
Does everybody have rope on them?
Whoa.
Yes.
I mean, I have a backpack with rope.
Yeah, I got hemp and rope.
You
in
mean
the
to
back.
tie it up?
Oh, I have a tinderbox too, and a tote.
Well,
Forgot about
well, I
that.
was thinking if we all kind of made a net, we might be able to kind of capture it almost.
It's a real tiger.
You can try to knock it out and then use the manacles we bought.
Yes, that'd probably be better
Maybe.
than straight up rope.
But those manacles are meant for humans, or just humanoid beings.
Yeah, well, we can use
I will
rope.
say, just based off your knowledge, a were-tiger is humanoid. I would say you have that basic knowledge.
It actually
Oh,
says
okay.
it can bind a small or a medium creature. So up to medium.
Okay. Alright, so I say we use our rope. Let's try to create a net, let's trap it, and then cuff it. That's
Yeah,
how-
we can try.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I only
Because,
have
again,
magical
this
stuff.
is...
Have it.
You're cutting out what?
Oh, sorry. I said I only have magical attack, so I don't have anything that would be able to knock them.
That's okay. Okay.
We can
So,
use this of a blade to knock him out.
well, yeah, technically, does anybody have any, sorry, I'm trying to look.
You're good.
Okay. Okay, so, yeah, let's try to just capture it with a net. We need to keep it kind of in the same place, trapped, until daylight sets, because obviously this is some sort of warism as far as the father said. I remember Lizelle mentioning lycanthropy, so this might be just a situation where he's not realizing what he's doing. So we are not gonna try and kill it.
Well, we might not try to kill it. That gargoyle certainly is going to.
Either
Well,
way,
that's-
if we have to kill it, we should kill it because it's going around slaughtering people. So
right. So, if an absolute necessity, we should kill it. As much as I would like to kill it, but we need to get information.
DM, how can we call non-lethal damage when we attack?
Yeah.
That only worked on melee weapons, though.
Yeah.
Which I do have.
Okay.
So like, there's two melee weapons, two melee characters. Both of them are on the opposite side of this small argument on whether or not to kill, not kill the real tiger.
Well, we can try to trap it and knock it out, I guess.
Alright. Well, let's all set up a net with our rope.
So do you guys like take time to like tie the ropes together? So I can make a
I guess
net.
it's gonna run away.
If all 5 of us do it at the same time, it should take like a few minutes to do it, right?
Yeah. All right, 2 minutes. So in that 2 minutes, you just hear. Let me see. Let me roll real quick what it does. You hear more stomping. You hear growling, and then you hear a clink and a clank as if something has been destroyed.
Oh.
All right. But the net is made. What would you guys like
Yo!
to do?
Wait 1 second. My token Salt Bay?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Okay, we need to draw it outside, and then we need to drop the net on top.
Who's the fastest then?
Shouldn't we just go in and try to trap it inside instead of?
It's not a lot of open space.
Plus, there might be a lot of things that the beast can pick up and throw at us. It
I
is
can an imp lure it outside.
Yeah, we could do that, and then we could just kind of find somewhere to drop the net right on top and just try to grapple it down.
Okay.
So like you guys, if you're looking on this the map, you guys are gonna try to pull like a Scooby-Doo trap with Fred, as you guys just set the net around right here-ish, and you guys just are in the bushes like, all right, come on, there we go, boom, pull it, Fred, and like.
Pretty much.
All right,
basically.
cool. Then I will put a.
Definitely a little bit chubbier than the last one.
Put on some weight.
Fish potato.
So, as he enters, you just hear as you hear movement. You hear the imp goes, "Ow, fuck!" It starts to. Your imp attempts to run out. It does. It successfully runs out, and as it runs out, it bursts down out this way, as the were-tiger hops outwards. At that moment, you guys drop the net. It's going to make a save. Okay. So, it barely passes, but I'm going to say it's still wrapped in the net. What I'm going to say is that because it passes, it has an arm free, able to pull itself out. What would you guys like to do?
We gotta jump on it.
Yeah, we gotta grapple that arm, get it stable, and then pull the rest of the net over.
Alright, who's going to try to grab the arm?
Probably gonna be me, since, will that be strength? Will that be, like, athletics for...
I'll let you choose strength or
Grappling or-
athletics, yeah.
Yeah, grappling is a contested athletic strength.
Mhm.
Athletics check.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll athletics on that one, and if anybody would like to join me, might have a better chance.
Yeah, I'm going to join him and help.
Perfect.
I'm gonna cast guidance on you.
Yeah, I have proficiency in athletics because my strength is shit. So I can't help.
What does guidance do?
Add a
D4, right?
to your roll. Yeah.
Okay,
It's like a
so
consistent
after
bardic
rolling that,
inspiration.
that is going to be a 15.
With the D4.
Ah.
Added it.
Yeah, that was with the D4, yeah.
I rolled a 19 for my athletics check.
Okay. Together, combining your guys' numbers, you guys are able to very easily. Corvis, you kind of like boop the tiger on the nose and it makes it rawr, and in that moment you like push it down and Amleth, you like grab its claw and shove it under the net as it's distracted. You guys are holding it down. It's now struggling. It's tied up and struggling against you guys, but you guys do have it, I would say, grappled and bound.
Okay.
Would you guys like to put the manacles on
Okay.
it?
Yes.
Okay, you manacle the were-tiger. It is now out of initiative and is now on the ground. Instead of a fight, you guys have Scooby-Dooed my were-tiger.
Yeah.
And that is where we're going to be ending today's session. Is instead of a fight, like it was supposed to be for another 30-odd minutes, you guys Scooby-Dooed the were-tiger and ended it in 5. Awesome. And this is where we're going to end today's session. You guys have the gargoyle off in a distance. You guys have the were-tiger in front of you, and it is around midnight. All right. And if you like that video and like to see more content, please drop a like and subscribe to Wolfer28, or give us a follow and a rating on both Spotify and iTunes as Bardic Logs. Thank you very much, and we hope to see you next time.